Hello, hello, everybody. I just realized I didn't have my microphone on, so I apologize for that. But hello and welcome. We got something new today. This is Avalon. I have been slowly working on random, like, V-Ride models on V-Ride Studio because I've been wanting to play with some of them. And I have little wings. This is Avalon. Is a sweet bee. And I am super excited to use her. And it's gonna be good. I'm excited. She's super cute. She's got little faces that she could do. She could be scared. Whoops, wrong button. She could be scared. She could be excited. She could be sad or brownie upset. Happy. And then just kind of wonky. Kind of But yeah. So, as I was saying, I was playing around with V-Ride Studio, and I've been wanting to make one for a while. And so I made Avalon. This is my sweet gal. I'm going to use her on and off again. I thought today would be a fun day to debut her. I have a few plans of upgrading her some more. And I'll be upgrading, like, her wing. I kind of want to add horns potentially. I'm still working on her backstory. I've got like 6 different characters that I've been working on in V-Ride Studio. So I have to just pick and choose who I actually want to use for my streams. And then I can also just be me, because that works too. But I just want to check my volume real quick. Make sure I'm not too quiet, because the last time I was streaming, my volume like dropped horribly during my like VOD. So I'm hoping that this will fix it. I'm sorry, I'm slowly like working out some technical difficulties. And I'm trying to send out my link real quick because I did not do that before stream, sadly. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some Monster Camp. I'm super excited. Monster Camp. www.twitch. Twitch TV. Beautiful. Okay. All right, let's begin. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I am gonna quickly this bad boy up and put that there. Put this right there. Then I have things in case I need it on hand. Muted, perfect. Alright, I think we're all set to start. Sorry for the later start. I've been playing this with technical difficulties just to make sure everything was working, because this is my first stream with my little like V-Rides, my little car. Right, let's begin. Alright. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers, back when we were young and unafraid. Also make sure that my desktop audio, yes, good. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. We're going to be... Oh! They have a new bean! Oh my god, do they have any other news? There's the fridge. She's so cute! Oh, she's so cute! I want to be her, but also Sawyer. We are gonna be Sawyer because, yes. Okay. Let's see. What do I think I've had all of these. I don't think I've had the uranium lipstick. I've had the sketchbook. I've had the swole floaties. I feel like I've had the lemonade docky. Let's do that one now. Book of orgy etiquette. And I think we're gonna do the multi-tool because I know I've had every single other one. And let's see how these boost me today. One might say that the monster prom has hardened us on the highs and lows of love. I'm sorry, I'm messing with my microphone, and that's why I keep looking down. Alright, that should be much better. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. The summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just about 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone and you were gonna watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on the meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on the bus. Joy, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Ravi, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life at its fullest. Dahlia, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. And Milo, a death reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long and all of the summer could be shaped. Bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the first steps well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. All right, guys, what do we want to do? Do we want to... So this one is Milo's, I'm pretty sure. And we've already done Milo, so I'm going to see if I can find somebody else to go for today. Earn all the Monster Scout badges, to be the very best at survival, to level up as a person, to be left alone just for once, to strengthen my relationship with Marskapro. I feel like this is a Ravi. Calculester, maybe? Very best at survival. This is probably Joy. Probably Dahlia. This might be Damien and this might be Joy. Anybody want to pick? If not, I'm gonna jump in and pick a random one and just do... Do I have a D6? I have a D20. I can do a D20. Maybe. Wherever my D20 went, my cat's probably stole it. Oh, I heard it. There it is! Alright, there's 6 options. So between 1 and 5 is going to be the first option. Between 6 and 10 is going to be, yes, second option, etc., etc. All right, let's roll. We have 17, so that's going to be the last answer. Yes. That was Milo! Fuck everything. I've already dated Milo. I've already gotten my meteor shower with Milo. Oops, I'm sorry, Milo. We're breaking the ice and then we're just gonna ghost you. Where's my We're gonna ghost Milo. I love Marskapone. Didn't know you were also such an no. Aficionado, Sawyer. Admittedly, I'm unclear on how to get into the wilderness. Fuck everything. Going out into the wilderness to camp is going to be strengthening your bond with a semi-unusual cheese. But I'm up for the task if you are. We shall embrace and enrich our relationship with mascarpone together. We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Today might turn out okay.
All right, let's see. We're gonna go boost creativity because that's only a 3. That's not good for us to have it just be a 3. That day in Monster Scouts, you learned how to build scarecrows. That's vaguely nature-related, right? You decide to take it a step further, though. You add a magical crystal that you found in a cave last month to your scarecrow to turn it into a sentient being. The scarecrow is very grateful to have been alive. You take your new friend out for a soda and have a very pleasant afternoon. Then, you're forced to disassemble him so the next group of scouts can use the materials. Your scarecrow begs you not to relinquish your gift of life, but you're a dedicated monster scout first. The scout appreciates your dedication to the organization. You are awarded +2 creativity. Oh, I love that outfit. It's not my favorite, but it is a very, very good outfit. You slip away and link up with Milo. They're reaping a baby koala today, and they told you it would be super cute. There you are, Sawyer. Come on, this adorable little soul won't harvest itself.
Hello, I'm a fan
Oh,
of
my
Milo.
teenage god, Milo. It's me, your biggest and most useful fan. I have all your social media albums. I'm sure you do, honey. Anyway, this koala... I told you. It was really me, Counselor Fludge, your disguised instructor this whole time. I know who you are, darling. I just thought you'd finally seen the light and joined the Milo lovers. That's because I fooled you with camouflage, and I'm here to teach you how to do the same. No, thank you, my sweet, obvious lizard person. What kind of monster would I have to be to hide this timeless elegance from the world? Ha, you're talking about physical camouflage, but I want you to think outside the box that I hid inside while doing camouflage. I'm talking about digital camouflage. Of everyone at camp, you're the one who needs it most, and I'm the one to teach you. Camouflage myself online? Why would I ever want to do that? I have millions of devoted followers. All the more people to fool with your incredible online camouflage. I'm sorry, but Milo Belladon is not born to be invisible. I mean, technically I wasn't born at all, but you get the idea. What about incognito mode? Clear your search history so nobody knows you've been going to www.bridgeswithdicks.com. I'm not leaving you alone until you admit there are at least some situations where disguising yourself online is a good idea. Oh boy, looks like you're gonna have to step in here if you want to kill that koala before sundown. What's the kind of E-disguise Milo might be down for? Facetune. It's like disguising yourself but a hotter version of yourself. I don't think my creativity is high enough for that. I'm gonna go with the Chris Hemsworth and probably not have a high enough score. Yeah, I was gonna say. What's that? You want me to impersonate a celebrity who likely keeps powerful loyals on retainer? That's an idea, but why don't you try it first? I still have an appointment with this baby koala. You'd be happy to. This was your dumb idea after all. You leave Milo and Fludge and get to work changing your display name on Twitter and Instagram. It turns out that you're a really gifted Chris Hemsworth impersonator. You share relatable stories about raising 3 kids and being extremely hot. You're really feeling yourself when suddenly you get a DM from the real Chris Hemsworth. He says that we need to talk. Uh-oh. You meet up with him at a local cafe a few hours later. He looks different than he did in Thor Ragnarok. You start to apologize for impersonating, but he stops you with a smile. No, he says, I'm actually really glad that you came along. You see, Chris Hemsworth does not exist. He is a fiction created to sell movie tickets and skincare products. It's just us, the Chris Hemsworth impersonators. I'm so happy that you decided to join us. Oh, you ask. So, is this like a Dread Pirate Roberts thing? He trains you for a while and then you take over the social media accounts? What? No, not at all. It's actually really simple. Here, I'll show you. Chris Hemsworth unbuttons his fitted flannel to reveal a chiseled torso covered in a dozen of tiny screaming faces. You're one of us now, says Chris Hemsworth, his jaw unhinges. Come join the collective. What? Hell no, you're not joining a weird torso monster. Wow, okay, rude, says Chris Hemsworth. He rehinges his jaw. Thought you were cool. Oh well. I guess I just have to tell everyone that you were wrongfully impersonating me. Oh no, the real Chris Hemsworth rips you a new one online, and everyone, especially Milo, thinks you're a huge poser. You lose 2 fun and 1 boldness. I'm not good at this game. But I have fun with it. That's the main thing.
Today might turn
we
out
gotta go get more
okay.
fun. You head to the lake to get on your tan, but as soon as you get there, it starts to rain. Most of the beachgoers leave, but no, you will enjoy this fun lake day, damn it. You have a really rough morning and you won't let anything else stop you from gaining fun. You aggressively splash in the lake and laugh as loudly as you can, hoping the clouds will give up on trying to ruin your day. Rain on your day would have been funny. Instead, the lake gets struck by lightning. When you wake up from the electrocution coma, you're on shore and the sun is shining, and you have a cool new facial twitch. You win. You gain +2 fun. Better hydrate. I'm donating blood tomorrow for work, so I've gotta get myself hydrated. I have 2 full water bottles. I have 2 full water bottles. I have a vanilla chai protein soy beverage, and I have some Dr. Pepper because I'm horrible. But I'm trying to make sure that I drink all of them, or at least half of them, before the end of the stream today. And it'll help me keep hydrated as I'm speaking a lot. Afterwards, you find Lady Aquina of Hell, Aravi, and Milo crouched around something in the sand. You head over to see what they're looking at. Come on, Dwayne, crush him! Crush that crustacean! Oh, it's this one. I keep getting this one. It's a crab. He's cute, though. Rip his shell off, eat his organs, do a spin move!
You're trending, darling.
Try moving a few centimeters to the left where I can get a better photo of you. You get close enough to see that they're all yelling at. 2 hermit crabs are facing off against each other in a ring of other agitated hermit crabs. This is it, the Hermit Crab Fighting Club spoken of at Monster Camp Legend. Right now it looks anything but legendary though. The crab they're calling Dwayne is getting its shell shocked by a much larger and handsomer crab. The fight is over soon.
Get good!
Oh, come on, at least win 1 match, you stupid crab. Pathetic. You're hardly worthy of the name of Dwayne the Rock Lobster Johnson. But yeah, he's not actually a lobster, for one thing. Branding trumps accuracy, darling. That's the 21st century.
This is an
I do
opportunity
have to admit,
grow.
this inspiring underdog story is quickly turning into bad content. I think it's high time that we interfered. Yeah, by subjecting Dwayne to a righteous training regimen.
Pog.
Don't be stupid. All he needs is better equipment, like a +2 shell or a repeating crossbow. But all of that would be utter meaningless without a strong presence on social media. We need to get this crab on Instagram. Meanwhile, the bigger crab is making Dwayne smell her gombors. None of the others have it right. The ultimate hermit crab upgrade is... Oh no. This one I failed at before. I don't think we're gonna do tango lessons because I'm gonna fail at either of them. Yeah, I don't have enough fun. Ah! You use some of the money from your crustacean. Yes, Milo. I love Milo. Look at that great outfit. You can't see my hand gestures because I have my Avalon, but Milo is the best. I am really bad at this game because I usually don't have enough points to pick the right one. for either of the options, and I just live with my option. Milo is my favorite though. I finally got a meteor shower date with him last week, so I wasn't trying to go for him this week. However, I chose his option in random happenstance by rolling a die. You use some of the money from your crustacean-enriched funds to purchase a course of tango lessons for your plucky hermit crab pal.
Impressive.
Excellent, a righteous training regimen, just as I suggested. I shall drive him to all of his meets and cheer loudly from the audience.
The adventure.
I'll go on a quest for a potion to make him good at dancing. I'll make the costumes, and I'll eat some donuts. As for you, your sole focus for the next several days is to make Dwayne the Rock Lobster Johnson the best hermit crab tangoist he can be. You get his motivation speech, play him tango records at night, and buy him special tango shoes for all 5 of his terrifying little claws. Sorry, I'm messing with settings. Okay. Finally, it's time for his big day. You carry him back to the beach where you hope he will wow the entire Hermit Crab Fight Club with his new moves. But when you place him on the sand wearing his little tango shoes and tightly fitting dance outfit, what's going on? Why isn't he moving? Dwayne looks up at you in his beady eyes and you see the truth. Dwayne never wanted to be a tango dancer. Dwayne wanted to be a botanist. He kicks off his tango shoes one by one, wiggles out of his costume, and scuttles back to the others. They accept him with open claws because it turns out that one of the things that bonds hermit crabs together is shitty experiences from their overambitious parents. Oh, Dwayne, come back! Don't give up on your dreams! Don't you see, Lady Queen of Hell? He's not giving up on his dreams. He's giving up on our dreams. No! I'm not holding that out that long because I will break my voice.
Suited for the
Curse you, Sawyer, for making me feel bad feelings deep inside. Lady Queen of Hell is not the only one who feels bad feelings. Everyone else is pretty bummed too, especially you. In fact, you're so bummed that you lose +2 charm and -1 fun. Again, I'm really bad at this and I'm sorry. You would think that I'd be getting better at this. I've got like 12 hours on it, and I'm still really, really shitty at it. After a long day of relentless hoariness, you head to the campfire to relax. You find Esquire Belladonna, Aravi, and Hex all gathered around a tray of delicious-looking cheeses.
Hello,
Mascarpone. How perfect. Come join our tasting, Sawyer. We need a 4th. Anyways, as I was saying, I recommend that you begin with the 10,000 day aged Gouda. I know you don't often see a Gouda as the starting cheese, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Next, we have the aged, washed, rind cow's cheese. This one is a flirtiness that really puts the wind in my sails, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna mess with something real quick. Make it so that I have less stuff going. Maybe this will help with buffering a little bit. Nope, not that button. There we go. That should be better. I know what you mean. I mean that cheese tastes good. God, I'm smart. Obviously, you should finish with the raw milk goat glue. Fair warning though, it's fun. I recommend pairing with an apple brandy to finish. Arabi slams a chunk of Gouda into her mouth and she chews. Some number appears above her hood. Recovered. +2 health, +6 agility boost. Hell yeah, I would love a +6 agility boost from eating cheese. My inspiration for this platter came from the groundbreaking work going into the southern cheese right now. You'll notice that there's a certain lighter quality. airier quality to the finish. Wait a minute. What in the fucking adjectives? Wait, with the fucking. Wait a minute with the fucking adjectives, Esquire Belladonna. I'm confused. Who's winning? I can't believe I have to explain this to you, Aravi, but cheese tasting is not a competition. Nobody's winning. It's just like any other magical moment in life. You don't look at the moon to get points. You do it because it fills your soul up with the fragility of the universe.
This isn't possible.
I look at the moon to increase my wisdom stats. Literally everything is a competition. Everything. You're wrong, my little gremlin. What about the flower smelling? A competition for who can inhale the most pollen. Wine tasting?
Get good.
Competition for who can be the most pretentious asshole.
You reap what you
Aravi, I'm
sow.
concerned that this relentless focus on winning is robbing you of the ability to enjoy the ephemeral nature of existence.
Muted
Nice
and
trying, you
reported.
wily reaper, but I'm not letting my guard down. What is this, a clever tact? Come on, common to the professional cheese port scene. Please, you guys, I just want to eat the cheese. You do too, but not as badly as you want to impress the one of the two and have embattling friends. Quick, choose a side. No, we're going with Milo. Though I do want to get a meteor date with Aravi. I love Aravi. You tell Aravi that cheese tasting is a co-op game and that the cheese is your team's opponent. You all win by enjoying the cheese to your fullest.
Oh, a critical
Ooh, finally, someone making sense around here. But wait, if it's co-op, what are the rules? Am I the tank or the healer? How are the points awarded? Who's judging this thing? How much XP do I get for winning? Is it shared XP across the team or proportional to damage inflicted on the cheese per player? Well, exactly. You're the DPS, which means deliciousness per second. We'll be counting on you to enjoy the cheese especially hard.
Pass me the ketchup.
And I'm the healer, which means you get maximum points by giving me bites of your cheese. With Aravi sufficiently motivated, the four of you dive into the cheese. Good God, these are delicious. Who knew that weird old milk could be so good?
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Esquire Belladonna, I have to say, your grandiose is really next level. It's like Doritos level good. Damn. Glad you're enjoying it, my friendly little curse. I do think that this is one of my finest platters yet. Yeah, I'm so into this cheese. I'm loving the shit out of it.
Hashtag
Wow,
winning.
well, that's great, Aravi. Enthusiasm is the fermented citrus pepper paste of life.
Oh, a critical
I'm
hit.
chewing the hell out of this Gonzola. I'm gonna fucking crush this score of having fun. You all managed to have a great time, and Aravi seems to be super pleased with her final scores.
I'm gonna go grind.
Sweet, now I'm gonna conquer cheese tasting, and I gotta move on to the next XP grind. See you two dummies later. Aravi leaves while Hex takes a satisfying post-cheese nap on her shoulder. Well, now that she's gone, shall we get started on the superior cheese platter? Esquire Belladonna puts out a second cheese platter that somehow looks even more delicious. Like, seriously and insane. You could easily oh my gosh, you could easily fuck these cheeses.
You're killing it.
I saved this platter for the winner of the cheese tasting. I think that's you, Sawyer. You and Esquire Belladonna sit down at the cheese platter, just between the two of you. Split the cheese platter. Fuck everything. I can't speak. Just between the two of you. You even share a single hunk of camembert, which is basically an indirect kiss. Nice. On to the next night. Or on to the next day, I should say. Alright, let's see. I need to boost my fun. Because I have, like, no fun. Okay. You're at the lake sunbathing. It's kind of relaxing, but hella boring. What's the issue? Have you lost your ability to have some fun unless you're playing video games or participating in wild raves? No, you see the problem now. You didn't put on sunscreen. You put on fun screen, which is the fun protection factor of 50. You wash the fun screen away with some water and put on some sunscreen. There you go. You prevented some sunburn and gained +2 fun. I'm trying to mess with my settings because I want to make sure that I can actually hear my volume when I look at the VOD later. Ah! There we go. There we go. You're hanging out later with Milo on the shore, helping him find a way to tastefully photograph all the dead animals Scott keeps proudly bringing you when...
Aha!
Whoa, did you guys hear that music? It's like golden shower in my eardrums. Please, no, Scott, do not say golden shower. Please, no. Big no, do not say golden shower, Scott. I don't know why, but fuck. I had a voice for him. I used to. Let's see. I don't know why, but I really want to find the source of that music, even if I have to drown to it. In fact, especially if I have to drown. Oh no, I know what this is. I keep getting the mermaid too. Like, this is my 3rd time that I've played this that I've gotten the mermaid. You all see a siren sitting in the middle of the lake, rifling and harmonizing with itself and generally being even more of a show-off than an X Factor contestant.
Whoa!
I think this music's coming from that pretty singing water hottie on that rock oak there. Hey, pretty singing water hottie, I like your music. Thanks, shouts the hottie on the rock. You should follow my SoundCloud. Or, you know, just swim out to my rock and possibly drown in the process. Hey, why not both?
Don't be so toxic.
Scott, that's a siren. Music may sound nice now, but if you follow that SoundCloud, then you'll be properly endorsed all of their extremely problematic opinions. Don't you see? It'll drag your reputation down to the depths.
Oh, bro.
Come on, Milo. How can someone with such a pretty voice have such bad opinions? You don't believe me? Then fine. Here's one of the siren's tweets. The world needs to be more breathtaking. Literally, we should take breaths from the non-underwater creatures. You can't breathe underwater. Maybe you don't deserve it to breathe. Hashtag just being real.
Great!
Sorry, I usually only hear the first 7 words anyone reads to me. The first 5 words sounded great. Speaking of sounding great, hey Siren, do you have any more songs? Sure, shouts the Siren. Here's one I like to call Let's Kill the Ones with No Gills. Why don't you come here? Let's hear it. It'll be fun and I'm totally not drowning your pathetic non-underwater ass. Yay!
Ah!
Wow, you speak with such confidence. Following you is starting to sound like an even better idea.
I can't be seen with you.
Please, Scott, I follow you on Instagram. If you get cancelled, I'm not far behind. Stop with this madness or I'll be forced to block you. Please, I hit my mouse. No, you can't stand to see such a strife. You've got to convince Scott to follow something else instead of the problematic siren. I think last time I got it was Follow Your Dreams. I think I'm high enough. I don't have that good of stats right now, so I feel like I'm gonna fail it. But all I can do is try.
Let's do it!
Yeah, I'm not creative. This is just a bad round. We're just gonna, like, cancel this round, move on to the next one shortly. And I'll scoot this bad boy over. Can't really see all my stats. Really, that's great. I've always said that vague pronouncements of such self-actualization have a huge survival value. The coach never listens. Possibly because I've only ever said it on Instagram, and Coach doesn't have an Instagram account. But that's hardly an excuse not to follow me.
Life
Anyways,
so
I'm feeling
beautiful.
generous. What's your dream, Scott, so that we can help you make it your reality? Oh, I'm glad you asked. In my dream, I'm a race car full of cooked beets speeding down the highway. That is also my missing dad. And then Coach rose up to me, Coach rose up to me in a canoe and says, do you want a mortgage? And I say, sure. And all that comes out is a copy of French Constitution. But Coach misunderstands and he says, I'm proud of you, son. And then he rips off his face and he's really the siren from the rock over there. And then I follow their SoundCloud.
Heck yeah!
Wow, I guess it really was meant to be. Thanks, Sawyer. You really helped me make this a good decision. No, wait. Personally, Crone's the siren, I think Scott is making a great decision. I also think that racism against non-underwater people gets a really bad rap in the media. Oh, do go on. Siren does indeed go on, very loudly, totally ruining the lake for everyone. Milo won't even look at you. You lose +2 charm and +1 boldness. My stats are shit. I have no way of having a good action or a good response. Oh no. We're gonna go do charm. That day, a fun and zany scavenger hunt awaits you at the Camp Dome. Last night, the counselors stole your organs while you were asleep, and you have to solve the scavenger hunt clues to get them back. Isn't that fun? No, too bad. You make the best of your situation by stealing your hotter friend's organs in place of your own. You get +10 evil from Dimitri's liver. Fuck yes, we stole Dimitri's liver. Okay. You also find a very strange gland, and against common sense, you shove it up your nose. It secretes +2 charm. With the help of Milo and Lord Hewitt Picard, you managed to find the least violent dome game that Dahlia will still enjoy, the Iron Chef competition. Milo delights in concocting Epicurean delicacies. Lord Hewitt Picard is fascinated by the concept of food, and Dahlia loves doing battle against the Iron Chef's 1,000 knife-wielding arms.
Is this what people call camping?
What a delight! What a delight! I have never had so much fun in my short artificial life.
Damn kids!
What? Having fun? Stop that! Put it back! Did you pay for that fun?
Don't forget to like
Pay
and
for
subscribe.
it, but fun is free. Just like love and literally anything else, as long as I agree to demo it on my Instagram. Free? Free? I don't know what this was, a summer camp for communists.
Capitalism
Nothing's free, you
always
fucking
wins.
millennials. This dome is an untapped gold mine, and I'm here to tap it.
I bought all this land.
That's why I purchased a controlling interest in the Camp Dome, so I can monetize this pile of sharp objects. Maybe I'll tattoo advertisements on the inside of everyone's eyelids. Ooh, or require everyone who participates in Dome games to purchase life insurance. And to prevent insurance fraud, all claims will have to be filed by the deceased in person. Ha!
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh dear, I fear that these predatory money-making schemes will somehow make the dome even less safe than it is already. You can't monetize the dome. Commercial is only valid when it's coated in a thin veneer of spiritually and lifestyle porn. I can't participate in this discussion because I'm still fighting this knife robot, but I'm mad too. I love that outfit. Ellie is so cute in that outfit. Unless you kids can come up with some non-predatory way of monetizing this dome. Ha! It's life insurance and eyeball tattoos for everyone. Oh wow, that sounds painful and boring. At least your least favorite combo of things. But how to monetize in a non-shitty way? Well, we could always get a local sponsorship. Local sponsorships are a free-range cattle of capitalism. They're just crazy enough to work. That's just crazy enough to work. Or not, based on your stats. But what's the perfect business partnership to propose? Shut up, game. Why are you calling my ass out on my poor stats? I got like jack shit. I can't do anything. Everything's gonna be horrible. I don't want to do the organ trafficking because I don't feel like I'm smart enough for that or bold enough for that. I didn't pick I picked the wrong one. I was doing the back and forth and I thought I was down far enough. Oh no. There goes my stats. This is just, we're gonna be alone this meteor shower. We're just not gonna pick anybody. We're gonna get that achievement and we're just gonna be alone. Old Gertrude's still running that boutique. Why, she is harvest kidneys from drifters back when I was a boy.
I like the way
That's so
you
heartwarming to
flinch.
see a member of the greatest generation still stealing and reselling people's hearts after all these years. Encouraged by the CEO's enthusiasm, you call up Gertrude's Organ Boutique and make your pitch. Kindly old woman answers the phone and you excitedly promise her all of the loose organs that come out of the dome in exchange for sponsorship. There's a lot. It's a dangerous place. Gertrude sounds delighted. Oh, that's great news. Quality organs are so hard to come by these days. Come on over and we'll work out the details. You excitedly head over to Gertrude's, quaint little organ shop in this old quarter of the nearby town. Once the contract is signed, you settle down for a cup of tea. So, what kind of organs are we talking? I'm partial to Wurzelitzer myself, and I'll take a nice church organ any day. Hold on, Sawyer. Did you rely on autocorrect too much again? I think this is the wrong old Gertrude's organ trafficking boutique. Old Gertrude, cried the woman, leaping to her feet. How dare you? I'm young Gertrude. The ancient old hag has been stealing my business for decades. But if old Gertrude actually sells internal organs, how could she be stealing business from your musical organ establishment? You clearly don't know anything about the organ business, Sonny. How old are you? 3 years old, technically, but no buts, you infant. I won't be toyed with.
Have no fear.
Hey, people are yelling. Oh my gosh, I can't get the voice. Hey, people are yelling. Does this mean we're doing violence? Finally something I can help with. No, you're not doing violence. You're getting me those organs I asked for if you have to build them yourselves. You signed a contract and I paid in advance.
You're
She's
failing
right.
this summer.
Voices, they're difficult. I know all about contracts, and this one's all right. Good job, Sawyer. Dahlia's right. You're forced to spend the next several days working yourself half to death to manufacture and tune several hundred pristine pipe organs. But when you deliver them... Oh my gosh, what the hell are these? Screams young Gertrude. I don't want the metal bullshit. We only sell organic organs here. These pipes are aren't filled with intestines at all. Great, now you're stuck with a bunch of shitty homemade organs. Maybe they'll be your summer sweetheart. You try fucking them, but you get out of it -2 fun and -1 smart. I'm so bad at this. At least we're on to the night, and maybe I'll get a decent break. No chat with Milo, Damien. You notice something strange. Damien isn't fucking with the campfire at all, and Milo is looking at a phone other than their own. You gotta get a closer look. I just don't get it. I put my heart and soul into this YouTube thing. I'm not getting any responses. Is it something wrong with my videos? Are they no good?
That's so
No, of course not, darling. Your content is fantastic, especially this one here. Cut crease with the blood of your enemy's prom makeup tutorial. So fetch. It's your demeanor that's the problem. You need to complete personality rebranding, and completely overhauling other people's personalities is what I do best. For example, perhaps instead of opening your videos with "What's up, what's up, noob? Let's fuck up some foundation," you could say, "Let's put some of that inner beauty on the outside." That sounds really stupid. But you really should be scripting your videos to be more watchable. Oh, why not give your followers a cute little name? That way they can identify with you. Bring in more individuals to watch your channel, like a hive mind. Maybe you could call them Damiex? Or the very obsessed with me Nickups? Just make sure it's something short enough to be used as a hashtag. That's what really gets the ball rolling.
Listen up, noobs!
What about fuckholes? That's why I've been calling my viewers all this time anyways.
This is an opportunity to grow.
But that doesn't sound very advertise friendly. Who gives a shit? Look, Milo, I know you're trying to help, but all of these ideas are super uncool and not metal at all. Okay, I'm helping you get subscribers, not act like a little red puppy. People don't like metal. They like being reassured that their insignificant existence have value.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's vital to mortals to find communities and feel important before they die. That's what influencers are here for. Great, thanks Milo. That got fucking dark. Maybe now it's time for you to offer one of your patented, unsolicited ideas on how to boost Damien's channel. You should take inspiration from your brand from a more successful brand, like Milo's. Just try to be more like Milo. In the end, you can't spell Damien without Milo. You want a brand that spells metal? Forget that online branding and go back to offline branding with a branding iron. We're gonna do the Milo one because that's gonna make Milo happy. What? That makes no fucking sense to me at all.
Milo Belladonna.
No, Sawyer, it makes perfect sense. The world would be much happier, more beautiful place if people were just trying to emulate me. I mean, I think perhaps you should check your spelling, but everything else you said is absolutely true. Feel free to use my brand as inspiration for your fun little makeup startup, Damien. There's all sorts of things that you could learn from me. Upper eyeshadow blending techniques, vocal inflection, and Canvas while you're hyping yourself up versus humbling yourself down. How can I say this politely? Well, how to use Facetune correctly.
Life. It's so beautiful.
I'm amazed at how generous I am. Lending myself for inspiration, it almost inspires me, and I've always said that everybody in this world should inspire each other. Yeah, you're a real fucking Mahatma Gandhi. Oh my gosh. I just realized they're both wearing the cat outfits. I was getting distracted while reading. Aren't I? Gee, I wonder if I could branch into this more. I'm sure there are tons of brands that could benefit from behaving like me. Like Disney. They're nice, sure, but they haven't got a generous bone in their body. Just look at what happened when they tried to share with Sony. Lol. Sorry, I was getting a drink. Oh. There we go, now I'm back. On that note, what about a streaming business in general? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, I'm sure all of them could benefit from a nice, generous coat of Milo paint.
We should do a collab.
What wondrous ideas we have together, Sawyer. Come, darling, help me draft some emails. The two of you quickly forget about Damien while you single-handedly try to solve the pay-for-streaming crisis. You fail miserably, but it's the fun bonding experience regardless, and Milo even lets you touch their phone. And for Instagrammers, that's basically second base. Lol. Alright guys, bringing out the flask. I always gamble, so we are gonna gamble. Let's see what we got. A weekend arrives and it's time to visit Jean, the small magical Latino cat. Look what we have here. Welcome to my bar. Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you have more thirst than common sense. We're always thirsty here. Anyways, check this drink out. This one is a fun one, but I don't need my stats being named. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box? I love the fantasy brew, but it just renames my stats. I think we're gonna try the mystery box. I can't remember this one. I know I've had it before. I can't remember what this one does. I think it boosts one of my stats, if I'm remembering correctly. I think this is a good one. I think it's smarts. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. The pina colada is a concoction that will shake the inside of your skull. Oh no, it's this one. It changes all my stats to be even, which is basically what they already are. Choose 2 stats and see how it kicks the beauty, makes those stats swap. I want my charm. I would love some boldness, so I think I'm gonna do the smarts and boldness.
Oh, this is interesting.
Because I need creativity, I need charm, I need everything. I'm just shit at everything right now. We're never gonna have good stats.
Today might
We're
turn
gonna
out
go
okay.
try and do something fun. Honestly, I'm gonna boost my creativity first. Let's do that and we'll do fun next. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learned to identify different animal tracks. First, you practice identifying bears and deer, but then you start having to identify way more than specific tracks. You identify the tracks of the sculptor, half human, half sculptor. You follow the tracks until you find that legendary beast. The sculptor teaches you the basics of sculpture. You gain +2 creativity. Later, you're wandering through the camp looking for Milo. Your therapist said that you need to spend some time contemplating morality. So hanging out with these reapers count, right?
Got a gig.
Okay, I'd love to chat, babe, but I've got a gig. Actually, why don't you come along? It's a lovely day for reaping, and you get the privilege of watching work. Fuck yes, Milo. Let us go and follow you to work. Oh hell yeah, watching Milo lead a soul into the afterlife, that's gotta count as emotional reflection. You follow Milo to the rotting corpse where the soul awaits.
Hello, darling.
I love Milo so much. Look at the hood, it's perfect. Hello little soul, I'm Death, but you can just call me Milo. Here's the bad news, you're dead, but the good news is I'm gonna take you to the afterlife. Let's go. Sorry, I thought I had a cat coming up to me. But I do not. You, Death, you came for me, but first you must listen to my tale. 'Tis the tale of woe, of strife, of courtly ambitions, for I was the Grand Meister of the Mer-King. Oh, another dead person with a tale. They always want to tell you the tale. People who don't respect a reaper's time nowadays, you know? Go ahead, I suppose. I served the venerable Mer-King and Grand Meister. Days ago, the Mer-King was attacked in his sleep. He survived, but became obsessed with the idea that the attack had been a coup. He killed me in his paranoia. But I saw the attack with my own eyes. The Mer-King was not a victim of a coup d'etat. He was attacked by a vicious beast with the strength of 100 warriors. The beast was a doggish thing and covered in the thickest fur. It pissed all over the king's chamber. The room was absolutely drenched. Strangely enough, the beast seemed to be rather enjoying itself, barking and laughing, and I heard tell that it was goaded by the mysterious specter. Well, that was another mystery. Excuse me. And to this day, I wonder if... Wait, are you even listening to me? This story is gripping. You should be paying attention. Oh, of course I wasn't listening. That story was way beyond my attention span. I was trying to figure out why I can't download your soul to my soul transporter app. That's weird. What if I change this setting? Oh no. Oh god, no. It better not be what I think it is. Hey, Grand Meister, by any chance, did you ever trade your soul to a demon? I've had this one before. Trade my soul to a demon? I don't recall. I might have. It sounds like something I would do, but I don't recall the demon.
Make some space.
Look at that outfit! Yes! Slay, queen! Slay! Yes! That soul belongs to me, baby. Get ready for an eternity of Dahlia. 4 years ago, I made a deal with this guy. He swore that I could have his soul if he died, for the low price of 4 elf-themed pogs. You know pogs. Remember pogs, you guys? I can't get the voice. I apologize. My voice is like, no, you cannot do the higher pitched Dahlia because you did the lower pitched Damien. It's turning into like a mix of a Ravi and Damien, but not like a Dahlia. Oh yes, it's all coming back to me. Great to see you again, Dahlia. I forgot I traded away my soul. I never forget those bitchin' ass pogs. They're so sweet. Such nice pogs. I was entertained by them for like 4 weeks. Then the last trend came and I forgot about them. Next trend came. It was totally worth trading my soul. My gosh. The shenanigans. I can barely cope. Dahlia, I need you to relinquish this soul so I can take it to the afterlife. I refuse to let this affect my ratings. Sorry, Mila. Fuck everything. Okay. Sorry, Milo. I traded 4 old pogs for this soul. I'm not giving it up unless you give me something better. I'm making a soul army, and he's gonna be my first soldier. Shit, looks like Milo needs to wrestle his soul from Dahlia's demonic grip. Bargain with Dahlia and get this sexy Reaper the recently deceased soul that they deserve. Oh, I think my creativity is high enough for it. Let's do it! Yes! Entire soul album? Whoa! That's gotta count like 30 or 40 souls at least. Let me see. You whip out one of the 40 Arthur Franklin CDs that you literally carry around with you. You grab your fave album. Who's zooming who? Who's zooming who? And hand it over to Dahlia. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Whoa, it's heavy. I can really feel all the souls inside. But wait, who's Arthur Franklin? Some sort of soul harvester? Yep. She's a legendary soul harvester among Reapers. That's why everyone calls her the Queen of Soul. Wait, the Queen of Soul? Shouldn't you be Queen of Souls? If she harvested a ton of souls? Oh, wait, I think I get it. She probably just harvests one huge, powerful soul, right? Sure, yeah, definitely. But you know how souls are. They vary in size and power and combine and recombine. It's all a mess, but Arthur really whips them into shape. That totally makes sense.
Gotta go.
In that case, I'm gonna stick with one measly loser soul when I can have a whole album by the Queen of Soul herself. Let's trade. Long live Arthia. Dahlia hands over the Grandmeister's soul. Milo pops it into their Yves Saint Laurent soul reaping tote. And blah blah blah. And you two enjoy a nice stroll while leading the soul to the afterlife. Since you helped them finish the gig so quickly, you two take an extra time to sit on the cliff and hold hands. It's romantic as fuck.
Life. It's so beautiful.
This atmosphere, it's calm, quiet, beautiful. I can feel myself blooming, you know. I'm happy as a peony in spring. And the sunset is particularly emotional today.
We should do a collab.
Thanks for your help at the gig, Sawyer. I don't know what I would have done if Dahlia had kept that soul, but you were there right where I needed you, weren't you? You slowly pull out the Walkman and lean in for the ultimate romantic move, sharing earbuds with your crush, Milo. Milo hesitates, but accepts the left earbud. That's the horniest one. Wow, she really was the Queen of Soul. I'm just happy that you always carry around all these Arthur Franklin albums with you. They really come in handy. You spend the rest of the afternoon listening to music with Milo. Tranquil and rejuvenating. Plus, Aethera's high notes are so powerful they give you +2 charm and +1 fun.
Hope nothing goes wrong.
Alright, I said we were gonna do fun this time. But I think I need to do smarts. Because I only have 3. I only have 3 for smarts. It's bad. It's very, very, very bad. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, I had to stretch. Okay. Oh, back. There we go. Okay. While hiking through the woods, you come across a bunch of delicious edible mushrooms. Well, you think they're edible anyways. I mean, you ate them. On a completely unrelated note, you also meet an ancient all-powerful god who's timelessly intelligent and really into the vaporwave for some reason. You gain +2 smart for your dope conversation with the vaporwave god. You and Milo have followed Damien into the woods to catch his favorite wild beast.
Follow my lead.
Wildfire, come on out, wherever you are. We've been searching for hours, Damien. If we haven't lured the wildfire out yet, I don't think we ever will. Not without a lighter and some gasoline. No, I already told you. It's not wildfire. If I light it myself, that's tame fire. I think you mean arson.
I'm out.
Whatever, let's just head back to camp. Wait. I don't want to say I'm lost. I've never lost. But let's just say I have no idea which direction camp is in. I do not have enough boldness for this one. I've done this one before. You can do a, like, rip your heart out one, and I don't have enough boldness for that. Not one bit. 0 chance of me being able to boldness my way out of this one. So I'll have to do the other option. Because my boldness is only a 4. Great. Sometimes you have to lose your way to find your way. Not all who wander are lost. Two roads diverge in the woods, and we took the road with better selfie potential? Fuck all that. I'm just gonna use this compass I picked up off the corpse. No one can prove I murdered. Oh, thank God. I lied about this being a good thing. If we don't get back to camp before my trail mix review live stream, I might as well delete my account.
We're fucking lost.
Wait, what? What bullshit is this? This broken-ass compass only points north. Camp is to the east. Point east, compass. East. You dumb boot. Point east. You expect Milo at least to try to help out, but they're just filming Damien's hissy fit from a safe distance. Looks like it's up to you to find east. Oh, we're not following my heart.
Hashtag
Yes,
winning.
I actually had a good. My charm is high enough, so that one would work. If there's one thing I've learned from social media, it's that everyone yelling their opinions at the same time is the best way to get everything done. Let's rock! 1, 2, 3. You each point in a different direction using the science math of average. You figure out the direction of the fates have decided for you to go and start following the trail. You walk through the woods until you come across a totally normal water park where you are greeted by the Compy the Compass, who loves water, a costumed mascot. A compass who loves water is a weird mascot, right? Is that the thing compasses enjoy? All my piece of shit compass enjoys is pointing north and ignoring me when I say east. Compass problems, eh? Says the water park manager, who happens to be passing by. You're certainly not the first. Because of the location, almost all our clientele are lost campers wandering helplessly through the woods in attempt to find camp. We could relocate the park or advertise differently, but both of those would cost way more money than making the whole park lost camper themed. So we did that one.
Huh?
Whoa, that's magnificent! Magnificent attraction. According to the guide map, that's a pergolator? A slide that's an 86% mortality rate? It's beautiful. All three of you head over to the Myrtleator on the grounds that Milo can't die anyway. And you don't want to be accused of being a fraidy cat. The Myrtleator is high from the top of it. Look, you can see Camp Spooky from here. We can head back whenever we want.
I'm a pro!
Not before I get killed by a slide, or disappointedly end up with the 14% who didn't. Damien follows Milo down the slide. He survives by hollowing out another partygoer's body and uses it like a toboggan. After enjoying Compy the Compass, who loves water, various offerings, you head back to camp with plus 3 fun in the richer for it. Alright, we're boosting our fun. We're doing good.
Just gotta
We're gonna
choose
go
the
chill
right
with
one.
Milo. I don't think that my stats are high enough to be able to have a date with Milo still, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. In the glow of campfire, you see Damien holding some kind of stick-like object near Milo's eyes. Clearly, he's about to poke them out, so you rush over to stop the blinding.
That's Damien style, baby.
And that's how you achieve a perfect smoky eye, powered by the smoke of an actual fire. I love this Damien outfit with all of my heart and being. Which is also the ideal backdrop for the smoky eye. So if there's no fire readily available, feel free to start your own.
Hey, darling.
Your makeup skills are impeccable, Damien. You don't need to soften, or rather unsoften the blow of your talent by immediately going back to arson.
I'm a spicy red adult!
Spicy red adult. Yes, you are, Damien. Yes, you are, little Damien. But that's who I am. I'm Damien the arsonist, the badass, the criminal, the spicy red adult. Oh my gosh, this voice is gonna end me. I would hate to know from my skill set. I'm honing secretly since childhood about dreaming about the day I could become a makeup artist and hairstylist, universally adored for my talents. Gender is such a cage. What? Nah, if I were in a cage, I'd know, and I'd destroy it. No cage can hold me. I just need people to fear and respect me. Fear and respect is difficult to buy and even more expensive to maintain. I can't let my people down like that. This is the problem with putting these labels on yourself. Damien, if you choose to define yourself as a bad boy, you take the trapping of toxic masculinity that comes with it. You could keep all of your old hobbies like arson and crime, while also celebrating new hobbies like floral arrangements and figure skating.
What doesn't kill you
Let's
makes you
start with
stronger.
a poem to reveal your artistic side. Yes, that'd be a perfect thing to accompany your beautiful, delicious delicate makeup skills. A beautiful, delicate... If you really see my makeup as art, then you wouldn't need to pressure me to write a poem to be an artist. Ooh, nice one, Damien. These two clearly aren't gonna see eye to a smoky eye on this one. Time to do what you do best and pick a side. We're doing Milo because Milo. I can tell your incredibly accurate impression that you are calling me a chicken, which I'm absolutely not.
Fight me, dude!
The only only time I've ever been a chicken was when I disguised myself as one in a cockfight. Some cockfighters to teach a lesson about not cockfighting. And since that's not happening right now, then I must not be a chicken.
This is an opportunity to grow.
Damien, it's okay. Part of being sensitive is admitting that you're afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm gonna poem. I'm gonna poem right now. I'm gonna poem so hard, it's gonna blow your frickin' mind. Let's fucking rock. The trees. The trees.
Huh?
Yes, yes. What about the trees? What about them? The trees are there. They're gonna be there. They're gonna do it. The trees. Fucking fuck.
Rad.
Wait, yeah. There's it. Tree orgy. That's my poem. No, wait. Tree orgy, free orgy.
Fuck off.
Shut up, I did my best. That was actually, I don't know how it actually sounded in the microphone, but I'm very happy with how I did that. The shut up, I did my best. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that again. But I loved it. It was great. Okay. And there's something beautiful about that. When you think about it, being willing to try something and fail that hard does take a certain amount of vulnerability.
Like and
And
subscribe.
yes, one feminine rhyme isn't going to erase years of toxic masculinity, but it's a start. Want to go write some poetry of our own, Sawyer? You kind of hope writing poetry is a euphemism for making out. But it turns out it's a euphemism for writing poetry and posting it on Milo's Insta with pictures of sunsets and sad people in silhouettes. Still, it's nice to spend time with them, and your ode to FOMO is beautiful when juxtaposed against an image of the galaxy.
Hope this turn
Ooh, we're
goes
at the
smoothly.
Let's see, what are my stats right now? I should boost my boldness. Let's boost that boldness! That day in the haunted mansion, a little clown man rides a tricycle up to you and asks if you'd like to play a game. Cool, you love games. You should suggest Monopoly or Scrategories. The clown man tells you to find the exit key in an hour, and he's gonna rip all your skin off. You're not super into that idea, so you two decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving some puzzles together. It's a lot of fun, but you don't gain fun here, you gain +2 boldness instead. You find Prince Damien the First, Calculester, and Milo in the basement. They've discovered a secret room full of creepy artifacts just like the movies. And they're blithely fucking with all of it, just like in the
Welcome
movies.
to a new day with Milo Belladonna.
What is up, Miloverse? Milo over here with another exciting unboxing video for you all. This week, an authentic Iron Maiden with fresh blood coming out of it. Let's take a look. Wow, and corpse impaled on some spikes. They've really gone all out on the details here. Let's see what features this corpse has.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Look at that outfit. I love that outfit. Fuck, there's so much brutal shit here. I don't even know what I like most. This haunted dollhouse is constantly on fire and screaming, but this haunted television keeps showing me what I'd look like without skin on my face. I can't choose.
What are the plans for today?
I am participating in this foolishness as well. I have found a rotary telephone that speaks with the devil voice. I asked if it might share a common ancestor, but all it says is blood, 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 so I am at a loss of how to proceed. Oh well. You're wondering what kind of zany bullshit you should try to get your friend's attention when your clumsy ass saves you from the trouble of tripping over a power cord. You whack your head against some kind of large box made of glass and metal, and it lights up to reveal a carnival fortune teller, proof that our future really is the dream of our fantasies. I don't know what that means, but I like how the dummy inside is grinning like an insane person and obviously cursed. I am mildly disturbed by the fact that it is operating despite its power cord not being plugged in. Thank you for activating me, grasps the fortune teller. As a show of gratitude, I will answer any one question of the future. But forewarned, however, the price for the forbidden knowledge is your soul.
Rad!
Raise your hand if you have a soul. Nobody? Sick. Free future knowledge. Somebody ask a question.
Life is a gift.
Oh, I have a question. Can you all believe how lucky we are to be alive at this point in history? I think he meant a question for the fortune teller, partner Milo. Oh, nope. The only thing I question is my own limit daily, as should we all. This is an opportunity you've been waiting for. Ask a question so good it makes your friends want to have sex with you later. I'm really curious about this one, but I feel like it's smart-based. Fun! I got it! Oh my goodness! You'd be surprised at how often I get that question, says the fortune teller. Very well. In 20 years, the most popular slang phrase will be cheese in the weasel, fooling an asshole into thinking he's having sex with you when he's actually fucking a tube of Pringles. I hate it. Moon sextant, a gender-neutral alternative to wingman. I love it. And putting your jelly on the possum, a term for a popular future practice of putting actual jelly on possums. I hate it. Also, while cowboy slang will once again be in fashion, you are welcome.
Magnificent.
Finally, a term for my preferred method of deflecting unwanted sexual encounters. I'm not alone.
Fucking metal!
And I'll finally be able to utilize wing persons of all genders. I'm gonna put so much jelly on so many possums. I don't think you're using put jelly on the possum correctly, Prince Damien the First. It is not a sexual euphemism. Oh, I know. Those are two unrelated statements. Ah, I apologize for improperly phrasing your statement. Partner. Oh shit, it turns out the Calculester is extremely passionate about the Wild West slang. He spends the next several hours teaching you all to swear like a cowboy. You call Prince Damien the First a low-down, biscuit-eating cabbage thief, and he doesn't even stab you for it. You gain plus 9,000 gumption, plus 2 fun, and plus 1 boldness. Calling him a bitch. Cabbage muncher.
Let's go.
Okay. We should probably go get more smarts, but I also kind of want to just boost my creativity and stuff because we don't have too much more time. I'm gonna build creativity. I know I should like do smarts, but creativity. The day in Monster Scouts, you learn to make your own clothes in the wild. Someone should suggest a fashion fuck everything, give me 1 second. Okay. Someone suggests a fashion show, so afterwards you all put on your outfits and show them off. If you'd known that this would be the results, you probably would have made something other than a leaf stick thong and a vine-woven nipple tassel. Needless to say, nobody will be forgetting your performance anytime soon. You gain plus 2 creativity. A wild Milo appears. Your heart starts beating fast. Is there another one of your dreams about Milo baking you into a loaf of bread in a French countryside?
Fancy meeting you here.
Sawyer, I've been looking for you. And now here you are in my clutches.
I've got a gig.
And now that I found you, wanna do me a favor? I've got a soul reaping gig today. I could use a helper. You're 80% sure this isn't a dream. You agree to help Milo. They lead you to a fresh corpse with a soul waiting right above it. Soul looks like a dope blue orb.
Hello, hello.
Hi, I'm Death, but my friends call me Milo. Let me be the first to say congratulations on shuffling off that pesky mortal coil. I've been expecting you. I assume you're here to lead me to the afterlife. I died for a few minutes when I was a child, so I'm somewhat familiar with this intake process. Exactly. Oh, I love souls who have died before. They're refreshingly chill. I'm just going to ask you a few questions before we go. First, state your name, please. I am Remedius Targarrick, Commander of the Merking's Guard and Knight of the Mer Realm. Praise be the Merking. And just to confirm that you're actually dead, how were you killed? Perhaps I thought. It is a terrifying story. Prepare thyself. I served many years for the Merking Council, and 'twas the Merking himself who killed me. One night the Merking was attacked in his sleep. He survived, but became paranoid of his small council, thinking the attack was a coup. His paranoia led him to behead me, his most loyal knight. But the Merking was wrong. Just before my death, I discovered the attack was orchestrated by an ancient order who has authored many terrible acts across history. This foul order is known as the Masters. As they execute their devious plan, they chant Masters, 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 but they spell it with a Z. 'Twas horrifying beyond belief. And I happened to notice that the Masters had quite admirably derrieres. Seriously, they were caked up to a ridiculous degree.
Huh?
Wow, that's a lot. I'm just gonna check the death by courtly intrigue, highly fantasy box in the form. Now that we've completed the identity and mortality check, I see that you qualify to choose your afterlife destination. Congrats! Which afterlife would you like to be taken to?
Every moment is beautiful.
There are infinite afterlives so you can choose from, so really the only limit here is your own imagination. That's so poetic. I love my job. Rather unsure. I enjoy pudding, so perhaps some kind of dairy, or rather maybe an orgy? But that's cliche. Live in the moment.
I have a thing.
I realize that you're literally contemplating infinity here. But please hurry up. I have a very strict posting schedule to get back to. My followers need consistency, baby. Looks like Milo's getting impatient. You can tell because they're tweeting. I'm super impatient right now, lol. Quick, suggest an afterlife destination. I think I'm high enough for the burrito.
Hashtag
I am,
blessed.
yes. Okay. The burrito one is fun. I love that one. My lovely assistant Sawyer is right. If we count your karma points, then you've got 2 reincarnation options, a sentient burrito or a K-pop star. Reincarnation sounds amazing. I feel like I could get really good at life if I give it one more try. Can you tell me more? Of course, the K-pop star reincarnation package is one of our popular, coveted second lives. You'll travel around the world, you'll hit the highest notes. And despite everything, you'll give up for the stage. I can guarantee that your mass of devoted fans will make up all worthwhile. Dreamy, right? That sounds like an ideal reincarnation. I can basically guarantee that I'm going to pick that option. You'll have to be an idiot to choose that. But tell me more about this burrito thing.
What?
Oh, sure. Nobody ever picks the burrito package. If you become a sentient burrito, you can choose which protein filling you have, and you come with pico de gallo, no extra cost. I have a very, very important question. Can I eat myself? Let me check the fine print. Yes, you can eat yourself, but you will also feel a real pain if someone else eats you. God, that's awful. I'm assuming you're going to make me a freaking chorizo burrito. What? You cannot be serious. Think about what you're saying, Burrito. A burrito's existence is full of pain and suffering. I died when I was really craving Taco Bell, alright? Get off my dick. Make me a burrito. It's not a fetish thing. Fuck it. Chase your bliss, babe. Milo snaps their fingers and the soul starts fading into the hazel light. So fucking happy, it shouts with joy. I'm finally gonna be a burrito. I've never been so happy. Finally, God, that one took forever to deal with, but you really helped make things move along. Thanks for being my little helper, Sawyer. Milo pats you on the head. Head pats. Later that night, they pull you aside.
Hey, darling.
Hey, since you were so helpful today, I got a little surprise. Mila reveals a dinner plate holding a juicy, delicious-looking burrito. Oh no, I think I know where this is going. Yup, that burrito. Pulled a few strings. Up for a little dinner date, Sawyer? You and Milo eat the sentient burrito. He screams the whole time, but it's still pretty romantic. Also, you learn that consuming a merfolk soul earns you +2 charm and +1 soul. Oh, what plus? +1 smart, not 1 soul. Okay. We're gonna go sit next to Milo. If you guys couldn't tell. You loiter over the campfire, desperately hoping that some of your zany friends will pull you into one of their shenanigans.
Sup, loser?
Hey Sawyer, come over here. Do poetry with us. I don't want to be the worst at this. Ah, you found a shenanigan. You join Milo, Hex, and Aravi around the fire. They're all writing in cute little notebooks. Aravi's notebook does look pretty blood-soaked, though. Milo's trying to convince me to write poetry again. They said I can watch them do an actual reaping of a monster if I write a good poem. Look at that fucking outfit. I love that outfit so much. It's true, really. I'm just not trying to help a dear friend access her inner emotion through the majesty of poetic world.
DJ Hex up in the pipes!
And I'm doing the most fun. And because I'm awesome at it, my poems all have 2 or 3 emotions in them at least. Honestly, Milo, I'm still pretty confused. How are you gonna judge if I write a good poem or not? What judging metrics are you using? How do I get the most points? How do I win? On the image. Oh, Ravi, I'm gonna get a bit tired of you asking me how to win things. I've taken that emotion, I've used it to write you the following poem. Avocado rot, don't tell me your dreams are dead. Be your own dream fruit.
Aesthetics on
There, that should be all the clarification you need. And I did it in a haiku form, not fashion. You're telling me that I get points in poetry writing by collecting the dream of fruit? No, you blockhead, it's a metaphor. Yeah, Mila's right. They're trying to say all poems should be avocados, like my latest poem, Guacamole Emotions.
Oh, how tragic.
You're both hopeless, and frankly, I'm heartbroken that my unparalleled aesthetics were wasted on you two. Whatever, Milo, I'm already setting a win condition for this poem. Like it or not, this is a contest. Not everything is a competition, Aravi. Just think about, I don't know, crying. People do that all the time, and it's not a competition. It's about the emotion.
Take that, sucker.
Crying is obviously competition to see who can squeeze the most water out of their eyes. Get it together, Milo. Seems like your friends are having a pretty petty conflict. This could be a great opportunity to side with one of them and win their person's affections. Poets tend to traditional winners. I'm gonna do that one because I think that's Milo's. Yes, okay. No, wait, really? The way to win at poetry is by losing at life? But wait, there's gotta be at least some poets that are famous and successful. Like, Emily Dickinson? No way. I remember reaping her. The whole time she just complained to me about how there were so few hot girls in her town that she decided to never leave her room.
Magnificent.
She did write the most lovely poem after me, though. I gave her an extra few years just for that.
Huh?
But what about Edgar Allan Poe? He was a super famous poet, right? Oh god, I can't believe you just said that. You know that he married his cousin, right? And basically everyone thought he was insane. It was so rude to me on his deathbed that I made the whole ordeal one of the most painful deaths I've ever delivered. No regrets, though. Wow. Then I've been going about this whole poetry thing wrong. Apparently I should have been trying to live my life like shit, and now I'd be a poetry champion. Now that I finally get poetry, where should I start? I don't know. Maybe fall in love with someone who's married and develop an opium addiction. Oh, that accent was bad. Hell yeah, speed run. Wait, Aravi, I was being sarcastic. It's too late. Aravi runs off with Hex, desperately looking for a happily married opium dealer. Well, that was weird. Alright, we're getting your drink. But it actually reminded me of when I was reaping Oscar Wilde. You would not believe what he said to me right before I took his soul. Milo spends the entire afternoon with you, recounting tales of the dead poets they've sent to the grave. It's morbid, but kind of romantic. You're just happy to have some time alone with this very poetic reaper, and you're scandalized to learn that T.S. Eliot died from eating too much pussy. We're gonna bring out the flasks. We're gambling. As always, we gotta gamble. This weekend you feel like getting wasted, so you go do none other than go and visit Jean. Hola! You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one. No, we're not doing the dumpster fire. Nope. Mystery box it is. Mystery box it is. Yes! Mystery box, so bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Imagination shot. I hope it boosts my fun. I don't think I've gotten this one yet, so I'm very excited. Imagination shots. Drink this will expand your mind. It's pure creativity. Small unicorn is just a decoration, but you can eat it if you feel like it. Look at that creativity score. Ah! Hope you can stomach that. Happy tails. Happy trails, not happy tails, but happy tails would also work. Maybe we will try to do Milo.
Might turn out okay.
Not like that. I'm sorry. That yes, but try to do Milo at the meteor shower. That still didn't come out right, but that's okay because it's true in all ways. My creativity score is now up to a 14. I am very, very proud of this. Let's go boldness. Today at the Camp Dome, the game is Charades Extreme. It's just a regular charades, but apparently they love to stick extreme onto any classic game. It's your turn and you get third times the charm. Third is easy to convey by just using your fingers, but charm is harder. To get to your team to guess it right, you act as if you're the more charming than you really are. You managed to do that and gain +2 charm. I went to the wrong place, but that's okay. I'm fine boosting my charm to that roll and bring your team to victory. Hooray! But there's hardly the main event. After that, your whole camp is challenged to a game of Blood Red Rover by the nefarious Camp Rival Camp. And if that weren't exciting enough, the match ends in a tie, but Morty the Minotaur, Rival Camp's most competitive and hypersexualized man-bull hybrid, is having none of it. I love this man. I sent pictures of him to Ryan because fuck yes, he's a gorgeous man. Look at this man. Look at him. He's so wonderful. No way. I did not spend 90 minutes oiling my pecs and coaxing up a semi-boner for a tie. You're gonna break that tie like I break open lace panties with my teeth. Hey, you over there, with the exposed heart and chill vibe. You want to talk to me? Do it through Instagram like a civilized person.
Bull rush.
Look at that ass! But, oh, I don't want to talk to you. I want to challenge you to a duel. It's time to duel. Well, alright, if you insist. You should know, though, that duels don't really hold the same thrill for me as they do for most people. It's the whole immortal personification of death thing. Oh, you think there's a duel to the death? No. This is something way spicier. Give me your phone. Before Milo can react, Milo has snatched their phone from their hand.
My phone.
Hey, give that back. I didn't come to your labyrinth and snatch that hapless venture out of your hands now, did I?
Yes.
No, you don't get it. This is the duel. Here, take my phone. I'll even unlock it for you. And yes, my background is a picture of my own ass.
Fight.
Now, we each post the most heinous stuff we can imagine on each other's social media. Whoever asks for their phone back first loses. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to. Milo trails off as they look around and see dozens of your campmates filming you with their phones. Their expressions harden faster than Maury's. Oh my gosh, his dick, basically. Stop until your social media presence is smoking ruins. Let's do this.
Talk to my muscles.
You got it, buddy. Hey, you're not attached to your current profile picture, right? Or your reputation as a supporter of women's rights. I hate this man. I'm attached to both of those things. I can't do this. Nonsense. You just have to ruin Morty's reputation before you can ruin Milo's. Luckily, you know something that's guaranteed to make this stupid, sexy Minotaur throw in the towel. I feel like I might have enough for both. I don't think my boldness is high enough. Damn it! I thought boldness was the other one. I felt like both of them were boldness. Oh, that's perfect. The obvious atrocity of bullfighting. Morty's hypercriticy is supporting it, and he'll be cancelled almost instantly. Honestly, anyone who's a goal to come out supporting bullfighting should be lucky to be cancelled. I mean, who could be heartless as to... Oh no.
You haven't
Oh,
hit the
that's
bullseye.
right, Bone Job.
No.
You're in a fight with a
You're
bull
the
right now.
bull's heart.
I'm a bull and you're fighting me. Look at that, Rose. But are you really a bull? And are we really fighting?
I'm seeing red.
Oh no. Wow, are you questioning my bullhood just because I'm half human? As we Minotaurs don't have to suffer enough bigotry as it is. But I didn't mean to. Come on, not even an apology, just a weak I didn't mean to. Hey everyone, this poor old bullfighting anti-Minotaur bigot doesn't even have the guts to apologize. All around you, you hear campers. Your campmates are recording this interaction and posting it online with snarky conditions. Milo starts to panic. Stop, please. I failed to appreciate the symbolism of my actions for 1 second. How has this become an indictment of my entire character? This isn't fair. No, Milo, it's not fair. It's the internet. No! Milo hurls Morty's phone at him and snatches their own, desperate to stem the tide of snarky mentions and bad takes. They spend the rest of the afternoon doing damage control to salvage their brand, which means they got no time to spend with you. Instead, you wander into a bear trap and lose +2 boldness and -1 charm. Thought boldness was the other one. Ah. Okay, let's see. What have we got next? Let's boost our boldness, just to try. While wandering the haunted manor, you're ambushed by a group of evil spirits. You put up a good fight, but there are just too many of them. They run away with your immortal soul. Luckily, you always knew this day would come, and you replaced your immortal soul with a beanie bag years ago. Good foresight on your part. You gained +2 boldness. That evening, Milo invites you to the lake for a bit of night swimming. Good thing you packed your birthday suit.
Fancy meeting you
Oh,
here.
Sawyer, I'm glad you're here. Our day here at camp are often so chaotic and crowded. It's lovely to spend some one-on-one time with you. Look at that fucking cute outfit! Are you really going to go swimming? I must admit, darling, I've always wondered what you'd look like while wet. Haven't we all? You start taking off your shirt, ready to do the skin and skinny dipping. Wait, don't you have a swimsuit of some kind? I don't want to get banned for nudity. What? Just give me a moment to prop my phone up on this rock. A shout out to KatieCat99 for the follow. Welcome to our happy dating family. Sawyer, it appears today is Roxy Girl's birthday. Would you give her a quick shout out for me while I set up my tripod? What the hell's going on? Did Milo turn this date into an orgy without consulting you? I mean, not that you'd be mad, but a heads up would have been nice.
Like and subscribe.
No. I'm streaming our date. I hope you don't mind. I just love sharing things like this with my followers, and I really like you. I promise that I won't let it be too distracting. We still have a wonderful time. Well, that's a bit annoying, but you really like Milo, and you've never been against exhibitionism. So, fuck it. Maybe this could be sexy. Excellent. Let's get this date started. After I tallied the results of the poll posted, what should Sawyer and Milo do tonight? It looks like most people voted for follow me back, please. Don't worry, Sawyer. Sawyer, responding to these 3,468 follow requests will only take a moment. Fuck that. Never trust the attention-starved masses to do a monster fucker's job. Suggest a different way you can have a fun date while still improving Milo's stream. We're gonna try doing... Damn it! No! Now we just could be sad. Because now we're gonna be alone this meteor shower tonight. Sadness. Ah! It's just so bad. Okay. You want to turn dating Milo to an internet trend? That's a bit objectifying, but it seems like good engagement. This is when everybody wants to date you. I've done this one before. I was hoping that I had high enough, but I did that at the beginning, so it worked last time when my stats were lower. I'm honestly surprised I didn't think of it sooner. Very well, darling. Let's create a hashtag. You whip out your phone and pioneer the Date Milo challenge trend. You feel hip and special. Now it's time to feel up Milo's special hips. Except your phone quickly starts blowing up. Your Instagram notifications are going crazy.
You're trending,
Oh
darling.
god, this challenge is absolutely sensational. The hashtag is trending. Who knew I was so popular? Wait, I did. Looks like everyone is hopping on this Date Milo bandwagon. I have so many appointments.
See you next time.
Well, this date has been lovely, Sawyer, but I need to go. I can only spend perhaps 5 to 10 minutes with each of these dates in order to give everybody equal time. Milo dashes off, and you sullenly watch their Instagram page fill up with date after date with random people cashing in on the challenge hype. It's heartbreaking, and even though the trend only lasts like 2 hours, the internet's attention span is not that long. You're pretty sure Milo had a way better time skinny dipping with Will Smith than with you. Sorry, my I don't know. My thing did something weird for a second, and I was like, uh-oh. But we lose -2 fun and 1 charm. We are gonna be alone.
Oh, hey.
We're just gonna bite this bullet
This,
and do none of them.
this will be nice.
We're gonna
Oh,
bite that
hey.
bullet because I'm not gonna get Milo. You decide not to ask anyone to be your summer honey. You are too addicted to this new mobile phone game called Lonely Logs. Sort of like Tetris, except you're stacking logs and formations, and it's only single player. And if you ever find a significant other, you'll lose your high score. So you shirk physical and emotional connection with another person for an app game. I bet you're never gonna regret that choice. Nah, just kidding. You totally regret it. When the meteor shower came, all you were showered with was loneliness and despair. And some chucklefest named Virgil Divergent stole your spot on the Lonely Logs leaderboard. Damn you, addictive mobile games. I knew that I was not gonna do well for that one. I was like, we just gotta bite that bullet. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. The night we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had so many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of a mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there on that last summer night. With all my friends around that campfire. So young and unafraid. And so ready to start.
Welcome to a streamer version of the Reddit song. Thanks for playing Monster Camp. What did you like the most about it? Will you
There's a Minotaur.
do it? I am the bringer of a message just for you. Oh, live streamers of the world. I was commissioned to write a song about your issues so you can use it with no conditions. It's a pinky promise. It won't strike you
I love the pizza girl.
down. We won't bother you down the line. You will monetize streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine streaming.
They're so
Monster
cute.
Camp. You will monetize playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whatever you will make your favorite
I kind of want to
streamer
cosplay as a
stay
Ravi.
bit better.
I think that she would be fun, and then I want to make like a little hex puppet. That would be so
If
cute.
making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff. Like,
But yeah, I think this will be the end of stream. We're gonna go see what things we got for the gallery. But we went through one. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. It's been a lot of fun. I did not get a date. That happens most of the time that I play. I'm not the best at this game, but I have so much fun with it. I've done this the last few weeks, so I may end up switching and playing something else next week for Tuesday. Friday, we are going to be playing Hooked on You, which I am super excited for because we're going to go after another one. Turn on the music. Let's dust the image. Camp. But yes, it's so good. But yes, we're playing Hooked on You on Friday, and we're gonna be going after Wraith's. Yes, we're going after Wraith's story, And then probably after that, we're going after Spirit's story the week after that. And the week after that, we're going to be going back and doing Trapper's story. Now, Trapper is a dick we all saw in the last one. My roommate found that out when he started playing. He was so excited. He was like, I'm going to date Trapper. Trapper is going to be my main. I love Trapper. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry, Ryan, but just wait till you get in the game and then decide for yourself. Like, honestly, just wait and see. We're gonna go peek at the gallery. Okay, no new endings. We did get one new drink. It was this one. So it expands your imagination and creativity. Eating the unicorn is optional. And then we did get a new item. Which item was it? Is it the radioactive? No, I had that one. Multi-tool. Okay, okay. And that was the only new item. What was the other item that I had grabbed? I knew I have most of the items. I'm so close to finishing off the whole, like, collection. I'm having a hard time remembering which ones I do and don't have. I think it was the lemonade Docky is the other one that I had. That, the uranium lipstick, and the multi-tool were the ones I picked for this last one. But yes, I am 3 of 7 success endings, lol, and 1 secret ending. Again, I love this game. This game is so much fun. However, I suck at this game really badly. But I'm super excited. I love playing this game so much. Again, I think I might take a break for next week. And I'm thinking I might play, I don't know yet. I have to look around and make my schedule. I have been posting my schedule on Twitter. I'm getting back into that. Let me remember what my tag is. That's not it. Is it this? There we go. I remembered what it was. I keep forgetting which one it was. But yes, I have, you can come check out my Twitter, or, that's not even either, both of them. There should be more than that. I'll have to mess with my settings again, because there should be more. But I also have a Discord. It's not popping up. My bots are broken. I'm sorry about that. I will have to figure out why my bots are acting up. But there's a Discord if you look down in my bio. I have a Discord. I have all my socials linked. It will tell you where you can find information on my next streams. This Friday, I am playing Hooked on You. And on Saturday, I will be playing Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories. I am hoping that I can beat Vexen quickly and I can move on to the next set of fights. I'm hoping, because I fought Vexen quite a few times and he's a bitch. Honestly, Vexen is such a bitch. I love him as a fellow scientist, but he is such a bitch. But, okay. Once again, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will hopefully see you on the next stream. I'm gonna go peek and see if anybody is online so I can raid somebody. I have not gotten to raid anybody in a very, very long time. I just don't know who's online. There we go. Let's see. Nobody who I feel comfortable raiding right now. Because everybody else is like really big streamers that I follow. Okay. Ooh. Video buffering used low latency toggle. Okay, that's fine. Okay. But thank you again everybody for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will see all of you next time. Again, Friday is going to be Hooked on You. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to have Avalon, this VTube skin, there again. I I'm still messing around with her. She's very basic, but I love her. But I'm excited. It'll be fun to like bring her out more and start making a backstory for her. She's just wonderful. I love her. Thank you again, everybody, for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful evening, and hopefully your week goes well. Bye, everybody.